Hey Capricorn, it's Faylee Tarot, and I'm here to do your January 2026, what's upcoming in love, career, as well as a general what you need to know, and all signs, how is your person coming towards you, or lack thereof. All right, so I'm gonna get started in the next part in love. All right, Capricorn, so what I see is upcoming for you in love in January 26 is I see you actually going through a breakup, to be honest with you, and it's one that was like it hurt really badly. Like I feel like you went through some heartbreak. We got the 10 of Swords, and then immediately after the 3 of Swords, like you've been to the valley. You've been to the shadow of death so badly. They put you through so much pain that I don't even think you like them anymore. And honestly, I think you're really keeping to yourself how badly in pain you are and how much you've been hurting through this situation. Like, I feel bad for you, but I think like you've actually been holding it in so well that I don't know if many people even know what's going on. And I do think though, this is actually like you coming from a place of self-love, and you're actually enjoying your time of healing, and you're no longer seeing the future with somebody. Like you are like in some ways thinking of your past, but I don't think you're looking at it with rose-colored glasses anymore. I think you're seeing it as something that happened that is replaying in your mind. What else can you tell me? What else can you tell me about what's upcoming in love for Capricorn in January 2026? Yeah, I think you're rushing forward towards a place that you can see yourself in the future, because before you weren't having any balance, and I don't think you were actually feeling supported on your journey. And so I think, yeah, like you weren't, I think you know that before you weren't happy. And what else can you tell me? And maybe even it's like you're having a hard time like thinking of the future and feeling excited still, regardless, even if you know you're kind of making the right choice here. But I think like that energy will come back. And I think that in some ways you do internally know that like things are going to work out for you, and that your heart is going to open up one day. You just know that like there was a really toxic person, and I wouldn't even be surprised if they're going to try to come back at some point. I don't know. No, I don't even see that they really would. Maybe you'll wonder if they're going to come back or not, but they're not. I don't really see them coming back to give you any offer rate at this time. What else can you tell me? Yeah, and I think like this person just has like a bit of like a player energy. Like, I don't think that it's nothing about you or even the relationship per se. They're just unreliable, and this is how they treat people. What else can you tell me? Yeah, they cause a lot of drama and gossip in your life. It was a big burden for you. It's, yeah. So what else can you tell me about what's upcoming for January in love for, that's too many cards, for Capricorn? Okay. Yeah, I think it's just like you were really sitting in your power and making a decision, and you're just fully like deciding it and going full all in quickly. You want to be alone. You're not seeking a romantic partnership, because I think there was a lot of dishonesty. This person was mean. You're done waiting. You'd rather be alone. Yeah, I think like for January, just your feelings are turning off for somebody, and I think they deserve it. So, period. Good for you. Pop off. You don't need this burden. You don't. Okay, let's do the next read. All right, so this is your career portion, Capricorn. So already, I'm seeing that January is going to be a pretty busy month for you career-wise. I'm seeing that you're going to have a lot on your plate, and you might feel like it's a little overwhelming, because you might worry that you just don't have the skill set to maintain all of this. But honestly, things will work out, and I do think that you're going to get proper acknowledgement, proper pay, proper compensation for what you're doing. So it's like all the stress and effort is worth it in the end. So ultimately, I'm not seeing you being disappointed. What else can you tell me? Yeah, I feel like there's like insecurity that's showing up within yourself for whatever reason. What else can you tell me on this? Maybe it's insecurity because you don't really know if there's longevity, but where in your future with your career and what you're doing. But I do think that this is something that you're going to realize is just a self-made fear, and you will be able to come out of that point of sadness, and especially when you realize that there is stability to come. And maybe because you are in a place where you're going to be more so seeing the fruits of your labor, that could come in a form of stability being the outcome. Yeah, and I'm seeing you being very happy and focused. What else can you tell me? Yeah, you will not be shying away. You will be stepping forward, and I think I see that this will be this work effort and this workflow that you're going to have throughout the month of January will be able to secure you some sort of contract if you don't already have one, or maybe just so more so roots within the company, however it comes out for you. You will definitely be improving in your skill set at work. You gotta just stop telling yourself that there's no future here, and stop being so hopeless, because once you let this go, you won't feel so sad, or like, just because other things like this have happened to you in the past doesn't mean you can't let it go. Like, put in the effort now and see the results of it, instead of just telling yourself before you even try, or because something's hard that doesn't mean it's going to work out. Like, and I think you ultimately do feel like within your gut that things are going to work out, but you just keep on telling yourself the same lie over and over again. And I'm sure it must be exhausting. I just really see you being in your head, but ultimately, like, after all of the chaos and stress, you're going to be able to sit back and relax and be like, wow, I freaked out and did this to myself. But you know what? I think you knew you needed some sort of discipline in that, because yeah, like, I do see you just like holding your own and really leveling up this month and being more focused. All right, this is what you need to know, whatever comes out, Capricorn, for the month of January 2026. So I'm seeing that there's gonna be somebody that's gonna, this could either be tying into your love reading from before, or it could be somebody else. Take it as it resonates. But I'm seeing that someone's gonna be coming forward to you, really looking for a commitment. They really want some security with you. They want to be in a relationship with you. I don't even know if this is necessarily someone from your past. This could be somebody completely new. So for you, it'd be like something you might need to wrap your head around for a little bit. But this person, they want to be the leader in the relationship, and there's nothing really holding them back. And they're very passionate about you, and I'm seeing that they're very, very successful. Like, there is literally nothing holding them back, and they're looking very optimistically at you, and they see longevity and a future with you. They see longevity and a future with you. So much repetition. 8, 8, 10, 10. What else can you tell me? It's gonna sound too good to be true. What else can you tell me about this person in this scenario? What else can you tell me? Just one card at a time, please. What else can you tell me about this person in this scenario? Okay, thank you. Yeah. And I feel like you're going to feel the connection as well. But I think right now you're at a point where like you're not really hopeful for the future because you are in a point of grieving. I think there could be like a recent breakup. But you feel this connection. What else can you tell me? So if you are like having a hard time getting over somebody, I don't know, there might be somebody coming around that wants to like change that for you. Maybe be the shoulder to cry on. What else can you tell me about this? This guy really just wants to provide for you, but maybe watch out. Maybe he's controlling. I don't know. This person really just This is actually kind of annoying me because it's going to seem toxically positive, but every other reading I've done has been actually super negative. Don't tell the others. If you haven't watched your rising or moon sign yet, still do it. There's a lot of interesting points of view and advice. But no, this person really, it's gonna, okay, this person wants so much a commitment with you. I feel like it'll make you might want to become the toxic one because you're going to be so anxious. Like, wow, you're really offering me a lot right now. I don't even know if this is something I can handle. But I do see you rising to the occasion. Yeah, you're going to rise to the occasion. This person, I feel like you're going to want to give back just as much as they are because the offer that they're giving is so good. And I do think you feel balanced and at peace with them. So really watch out for somebody. Really watch out for somebody that could be coming forward, or maybe this is somebody from your past. Take it as it applies. But I do think that this is somebody different, somebody emotionally available. What can you tell me? Like, who is this person? They're gonna come out of nowhere. They're gonna come out of nowhere. The dating pool. What else can you tell me? How is this person? At a time where you're not feeling strong. All this has been said before. Something new. What's the tea? Maybe towards the end of the month. Maybe this will be like more of like a later on situation. What else can you tell me? Yeah, it's just, this is something new. Somebody new is coming and they're going to want a lot with you. All right. Okay, let's move on to all signs. How is your person coming towards you or lack thereof? All right. Let's get into it. Okay, how is Aries coming towards Capricorn? I think they want to lie to get into your pants. So, gotta be careful. There's some sort of dishonesty. Or they're not going to tell you where they are. They're going to lie about where their whereabouts are. They're just going to be lying. Okay, how is Taurus coming towards Capricorn? They love you, but I don't think they think it's the right timing. Like maybe they think right person, wrong. Yeah, right person, wrong time. All right. How is Gemini coming towards Capricorn? Okay. They're really trying to listen to what they want, and I think they're making a lot of assumptions about you, and they're just feeling really validated and in tune with it, whatever that means for you and their relationship. Take it as it resonates. You'll know if it fits. Cancer, how is Cancer coming towards Capricorn? Rest. I think they're thinking about an offer right now, but they're just kind of fantasizing about it. Okay, how is Leo coming towards Capricorn? Discontent. Oh no, Leo. How is Leo coming towards Capricorn? They're unhappy and they are finding that things are extremely unfair. I think they think that things are unbalanced. They're just displeased with how where things are going with between you two. Virgo, how is Virgo coming towards Capricorn this month? Truth. Maybe they think that you're they might be looking at you as something that they now think isn't who they say they are, or they aren't who they say they are. You're seeing the truth. This person talked a big game, but they're really not that reliable, responsible person. Libra, how is Libra coming towards Capricorn? Survival. I think they you have both like barely like escaped one another. Like I think they're looking at you like a disaster that they've avoided, or you're looking at them this way. Like this energy, especially for this portion of the read, is pretty interchangeable. Okay, Scorpio, how is Scorpio coming towards Capricorn this month? Family. Scorpio's thinking about a family with you, maybe starting one. They're starting to think about the future and how you fit into it. Sagittarius, how is Sagittarius coming towards Capricorn this month? Decisions. Sagittarius coming towards Capricorn. They're deciding they don't want an emotional new beginning with you. They're wanting to not restart this. Capricorn, how is Capricorn coming towards Capricorn? I think they're losing energy towards this connection. They've been putting in a lot of effort and now it's just feeling like a burden. How's Aquarius? So I'm seeing them kind of like backing off. How's Aquarius coming towards Capricorn? Pleasure. Oh. I think they're being really self-focused. They're being pretty selfish, actually. Maybe like taking more than they're giving. Or maybe you are. They're finding you to be selfish. Pisces, Grace. I think they're open to forgiveness with you. They're just waiting to see if life will bring you back together. More so like I would love for this to be an opportunity. So maybe they're just, maybe you guys will have an opportunity to make some peace. Alrighty. Well, Capricorn, have a good night. Or I guess, well, it's a night for me. I'm so tired. I'm about to go sleep, take my makeup off. But anyways, happy January. Happy 2026. Hopefully I'll see you next month. Probably in a different formatting unless this is what you guys want. Put it in the comments. Let me know. Alrighty. Bye-bye.